El Shaddai Lehenu Olei Abotenu, Abiyaba Mabiyiska, Wabiyako, Atakwados, Weshemeka Kwados, Baruch Shemeka Lolam Wahe, Weshamru B'nai Israel, El Shabbat, Lasso, El Shabbat, Ledolo Tam Beni Ola, Beni B'nai Israel, Oti Lola, Kisheshet, Mimasa, El Shaddai, Wa El Shamayim, where Ta'aretz Ubayom Mashbi, Shabbat, Wa Inafash. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Shabbat, to observe the Shabbat throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Most High made the heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and ceased from his work. Baruch Shemeka, Baruch Yemeneka, Baruch Torateka, Baruch Kudushateka, El Shaddai Malek, El Shaddai Malak, El Shaddai Himlok, Lolam Wahe, Baruch Shem Kabol Makuto, Lolam Wahe, Baruch Kabol Lohim, B'Gomor Malek El Yom, Haluhu, Lolam Wahe. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and praise to the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the great, mighty, revered God, the Most High God, who possesses loving kindness and possesses all things, who remembers the pious deeds of the patriarchs, the Most High, slow of anger, great in kindness, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, but who by no means clear the guilty, visiting iniquities of fathers upon children to the third and fourth generation. The Most High, his work is perfect, for all his ways of justice, a God of faithfulness and without iniquity, just and right in seed. You may be seated. Giving due respect and honor to a head in Israel, my father, Chief Eleazar, to the chief men, princes, brothers and sisters, I say unto you the tongue of my forefathers, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of being accepted of him. It's also the beginning of wisdom, but it's also the beginning of being accepted of God.
That's the beginning of the
This is when you will begin to gain acceptance from God. When you begin to fear God. Now, when I'm talking about fearing God, it means to be afraid. Be afraid to offend God. Be afraid to offend God. What do I mean by being afraid to offend God? Be afraid to go against his laws, commandments, and statutes. Because a godly man, a person that has made his mind up, realizes that there are consequences when we violate the commandments of God. So because you realize or you believe that there are consequences that comes from your violation, that's what's going to hinder you and hold you back from violating the laws and the commandments of God. But in order for this to have any type of effect on us, we have to believe. We got to believe this. If we don't believe, then belief triggers actions.
That's right.
Belief is the only thing that would trigger actions.
That's right.
Deuteronomy chapter 23. We're going to go into some laws. Laws, commandments, and statutes. Deuteronomy chapter 23. Taushi.
He that is wounded in the stones, or hath his private member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
It said, he that is wounded in the stones or had his private member cut off. The stones is his testicles. All right. His private member is how should I say it? His genitals. Okay. Once that is gone, God said that he cannot enter into the congregation of the Lord. Now, what made these people, what made this the tabernacle or the assembly of God? Okay. We had the tabernacle. We had a high priest. God was amongst us. The assembly is a group of people gathered together for a purpose. But sometimes we may gather, but we're gathering amongst people that everybody have not made their mind up. So because we haven't made our mind up to serve God, see, we got to serve God with our minds made up. We got to be holy before God. We got to make our mind up in order to serve God. And we have to fear God 100%. Not halfway. Not halfway. God don't accept it.
That's right.
God don't accept that.
That's right.
So now, he said, a wounded in the stones or had his private member cut off shall not enter into the congregation of God. So now the Most High said these type of people God will not accept because he doesn't have his private member. He doesn't have his genitals. Okay? Now, go ahead, read. Tamshi.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
What is a bastard? A bastard in the Hebrew is a mamzer. Okay? A bastard is an illegitimate child. What makes the child illegitimate? Illegitimate means not in accordance with accepted standards or rules. And this is why marriage is very important. If I want to get married to your daughter, it's my job to go to the father. Not snatch the daughter and penetrate her. There are standards and there are ways to go about this. There are procedures that needs to go about, that we need to go about in order to marry my daughter or for me to marry his daughter.
That's right.
I have to go to the father. If the father don't accept it, then I shouldn't be dealing with his daughter. And that's according to the standards that we read about inside of the book. There are standards. There's a procedure that we need to follow. Right. There's a procedure. When we don't follow the procedure, then we turn everything else out of whack. We turn it out of whack. Okay? Now, a bastard is an illegitimate child. Right? It also means not sanctioned by law. A bastard is also a child that's born from incest or adultery. Incest or adultery. What is incest? Incest is when a brother and a sister cohabitate and they end up having a child. Next of kin. Anything that is next of kin, God is going to call it a bastard. A man going into his aunt. Or a female going in, having relations with her uncle. These things is what brings about bastards. Okay, these type of people, God said he will not accept. Can't be accepted this way. Go ahead, read.
Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Tamshi.
Verse 3. An Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the
Lord. An Ammonite or Moabite. Now, who are these people? Who was Moab and Ammon? Moab and Ammon were the two sons of Lot. Now, why did God say that he would not accept Moab and Ammon? What is the reason why God said he will not accept them? Tamshi.
Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever.
Forever.
Because they met you not
with bread and with water. Which means there's a treatment that comes. There's a treatment that comes. Met means to meet or to welcome. Now, what does welcome mean? When you're welcoming someone, it means to greet hospitably with courtesy or cordiality.
Nice.
All right? Cordiality and cordial. What does cordiality mean? Cordiality means it brings friendly and polite. Being friendly and polite to give comfort. To give comfort. And when you're giving comfort to a stranger or to a person that's just coming into this, you can't allow that person to feel nervous, uncomfortable, intimidated. These are things that we can't allow people that comes to your place to feel, because this is one of the reasons why God said Moab and Ammon will not be accepted, because of a treatment. Which means we have to learn how to treat each other. There's a certain way, there's a treatment that comes when we are claims that we are serving God. So there's a treatment that comes with it. There's a way I need to treat you, and there's a way you need to treat me.
Consideration.
Okay? Which means what? We have to consider each other.
That's right.
You got to consider each other. Cordial means what? It's used to describe people and their behavior towards others in social situations, behavior that is friendly. Courtesy. Courtesy means what? Being polite in one's attitude. Attitude and behavior towards others. Because your attitude can speak volumes. Your behavior can speak volumes. All according to your attitude, you done said a whole mouthful. All according to your behavior, you just said a whole mouthful.
Sure,
that's right. Tom C.
Because they met you not with bread and with water.
Because they didn't meet you with bread and with water. Go ahead.
In the way when you came forth out of Egypt, and because they hired against thee Balaam, the son of Beor.
So while we was coming out of Egypt, they hired Balaam, a witch, to curse the nation. But at this point in time, the nation of Israel was correct with God. We was right with God. There was no iniquity found in the sons of Jacob at that time. So therefore, nothing forged against us could have any effect upon us because we was right with God. Notice that when things happen to us, it's because we are coming up short with God.
Right. That's
anytime anything happens to us in our life, we have to realize that we're coming up short with God. You got to realize that. Somewhere down the line, I did something that brought this.
right.
Tom Sheep.
Nevertheless, the Lord thy God would not hearken unto Balaam. But the Lord thy God turned the curse into a blessing.
But he turned the curse into a blessing. Read.
Because the Lord thy God loved thee.
That's right. Read.
Verse 6. Thou shalt not seek their peace.
Thou shalt not seek their peace. So there are people out there that we should not be trying to seek their peace. Why? Because God ain't peace with them. I said there are people out there that we should not be seeking their peace. You know why? Because God is not at peace with them. Notice that Samuel did not want to worship with Saul. He said, because God has rejected thee from being king.
That's right.
Which means if God rejects you, you have to train yourself to reject what God rejects.
That's right.
We cannot continue to accept things that God don't accept. We cannot begin to disagree with what God don't disagree with. If God agrees with it, we have to train ourselves to agree with it. Hate what the Creator hates. Love what God loves. He said, love the stranger, and we have to train ourselves. It's not all the time that when we read a law that it's gonna soothe us or we're gonna agree with it. It's not all the time. It's not all the time you're gonna agree with it. You know why? Because you're coming from a dirty past. You're coming from a past. You're coming from a past or from a lifestyle that contradicts what we read here in the book. So now we're trying to change and flip everything over. Tom C.
Thou shalt not seek their peace nor their prosperity all thy days forever. Verse 7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother.
Thou shalt not seek their peace nor their... Go ahead, read.
Verse 7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land. The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation of the Lord in their third generation.
And hold on, read that verse over.
Thou shalt not seek their peace.
No, back to verse 7.
Verse 7. Okay. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land.
Yes, Luna said something that's a key point. She said, I was thinking a few days back how our father, Abraham, was a hospitable person even to the strangers. Yes, he was. Very hospitable. Very hospitable. I could be hospitable to you without accepting you.
That's right.
I could be nice to you without agreeing with you. Ain't nothing wrong with being hospitable.
Not agree
Okay.
with you and still treat you.
I could not agree with your ways. Why? Because God don't agree with it and still be hospitable.
Yeah.
That's right. But Abraham was a man that God called his friend. And he's the example to follow. And this is what I said during the week. The Creator has left this book around and left great men and great women for us to read about, and we pattern our lifestyle after these people that we read about, because these people that we read about got the blueprint.
That's right.
They knew the blueprint.
Yeah.
The people that we read about knew the blueprint of how to gain God's attention. They knew it. Right. These people truly had a personal relationship with God. You don't see how this sister Rebecca, Isaac's wife, she didn't even go to Isaac. She said, man, why am I thus? She said, what's going on in here? Went to God, and God answered her and told her the future. That's right. I say God told this woman the future of how everything is going to transpire and how everything is supposed to go down. That's why when you read it in the Apocrypha, in the Apocrypha it says Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There was no iniquity found in those three men. No iniquity. God said, I ain't found no iniquity in these men. So you're going to tell me that you can't, we need to follow these men. The woman that we read about, the sisters need to follow these women. Exactly. Right. Because the woman in the book and the men in this book were the examples. They were the examples of what not to be. They were the examples of how we should be.
That's right.
Huh? Can't criticize them, because we ain't nowhere near better than these people that we read about in this book. These are our forefathers, man. These are the pace setters, man. These are the guys that God come to them and he chose them.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation of the Lord in their third generation.
Verse 7.
Read verse 7.
Yes.
Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite.
Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite. Okay. God done commanded us not to hate the Edomite.
Right.
Who was the Edomite? Who is the Edomite? Edomite in the Hebrew is Admoni. All right? The word Admoni means ruddy, red-haired, reddish, or reddish-brown, ruddy, reddish-brown complexion. And when you read in 1 Samuel chapter 16, it says King David was ruddy. King David was of a ruddy complexion. And in the definition of ruddy in the Hebrew, the same word is Admoni, which means King David had the same complexion as Esau. The Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 10? King Solomon. He said he had a clear and ruddy complexion. Yeah. So King Solomon, King David, and Esau they all had the same complexion as Esau, which means Esau is not the white man. Esau was a black man. But a lot of people teach and tell people that the Esau was white and he was this and he was red and he's this and he's the other, which is false. That's the greatest lie ever told to man. Yeah. The color change didn't come about until a certain century. Yeah. Years and years down the line, when we began to migrate through the earth and go into other cold regions. When they migrated into these cold regions where there is less sun, generations after generations, they began to lose their melanin. That's right. Their hair began to get more thinner because the body, God created the body to adapt to whatever situation or environment that body goes into. The body will adapt. And that's what happened. The body began to adapt to the climate. The body began to adapt to the climate.
Yeah.
Tamshi.
The children that are begotten of them. Verse 7. Deuteronomy 23, verse 7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite,
Thou
for he
shalt
is
not
thy
abhor an
brother.
Edomite, for he is thy brother.
Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian.
We skipped that.
Uh-oh.
We skipped that. God said don't hate him because he's your brother. So who is these people preach about hating this one and hate? God never told us to hate. Huh?
That's right.
God said don't hate.
That's right.
He said don't bear a grudge because grudges turn into hatred.
Yeah.
If I have a problem with you, I need to come and speak about it. Don't hold it.
That's right.
Don't hold it
That's right.
because by you holding it, it's going to turn into hatred. It's going to turn into hatred. Tamshi.
Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian,
Uh-huh.
because thou wast a stranger in his land.
Uh-oh. Now God said, don't hate the Egyptian. He said, why don't hate the Egyptian? And the Creator disregarded and overlooked everything that the Egyptian did to us, all for one thing, which means this one thing mattered. He said, why don't hate the Egyptian? He said, because you was a stranger in his land. You lived in the Egypt. You lived with Egypt. You was under their subjection for 430 years, which means if you live with a man, there's no way you should be hating that person. If you live with a person and you can fix yourself to hate the person that accepted you in your house, you don't have good ways. That's not godly. That's not godly. And this is the point that God is trying to show us. He said the Egyptian, he said, don't hate the Egyptian. Don't despise the Egyptian because you lived in their land. You was a stranger in their land. They fed you. So why hate the person that fed you?
Right.
Tamshi.
The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation.
And that's
of
the
Lord.
only reason why God said the Egyptians would be accepted in their third generation because we lived in their land. Which means what? No matter what they did, none of that count. None of that count. Go ahead, read.
When the host goeth forth against thine enemies, then keep thee from every
When the
wicked
host
thing.
going forth against thine enemies, then keep thee from every wicked thing.
Uh-oh.
All right? In the Hebrew, wicked thing, dabara. It means every evil thing, evil matter, or evil words. Evil situations, evil deeds, evil acts, evil events,
Everything.
evil occasions and activities. We have to watch what we attend. Why should we attend things that God is against? You don't read about a celebration like this inside the book, then why am I attending it? Why am I attending these things? We have to watch our words. We got to watch the matters and the situations that we get into. Go ahead, read.
Deuteronomy 23, verse 10. If there be among you any man that is not clean by reason of uncleanness, that chanceth him by night.
If there be among you any man that is not unclean by reason of uncleanness. That's nocturnal emission. Nocturnal emission, right? You're unclean. What made you unclean is the seed of copulation. That's what makes you unclean. Go ahead, read.
Then he shall go abroad out of the camp.
He shall go abroad out of the camp.
He shall not come within
He
the
shall
camp.
not come within the camp.
But it shall be when evening cometh on, he shall wash himself with water.
Wash himself in water.
And when the sun is down,
And when the sun is down, he shall
he
be
shall
clean.
be
So, when the seed of copulation has left a man, it makes you unclean. When that happens, it is your job, it's your duty not to forget to go wash before sunset. Because if you don't wash before sunset, that is iniquity imputed upon myself. Now, God is not going to come to you and accept your explanation, accept why you didn't make it. There's no excuse when we violate the laws of God, you know.
That's right.
You just got to make it good.
That's right. That's
You have
right.
to make that iniquity, that violation good in the eyes of God.
That's
By
right.
how? By improving in your life. That's how you make it good. That's the only way to make things good in the eyes of God. You have to improve. You got to improve, which means what? You got to do better.
Right.
Didn't God tell Cain that?
Yeah.
Didn't God tell Cain
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Cain was angry. His countenance fell because he was angry, and because God didn't accept him. He sent the offering up, and God didn't accept it. But the reason why God didn't accept Cain's offering was because Cain wasn't accepted.
Okay.
Cain wasn't accepted. So God ain't going to accept your offering.
Okay.
Which means in order for the Creator to accept our prayers, we, the person, has to be accepted by God.
That's right.
Now, in order to be accepted by God, we have to be doing something. We have to be doing things that pleases God.
That's right.
He said the things that please God are known unto us. There are ways, it's in the book, there are ways of how, there are ways shown to us through reading this book of how to please God.
We'll see what God likes.
Huh? By reading this book, you will learn and realize what God likes,
That's right.
what God dislikes. And it's your job not to do the things that God is going to hate. That's your job.
Obligation.
That's your obligation.
That's right, brother.
Why? Because I am God's wife.
Yeah.
Huh? God said, I am married unto you, O house of Israel.
Right.
He said, we the bride. So therefore, because God is my husband, because God said he's married to me, it's my job. It's my job to read this book.
That's right, brother.
Read this book and look for everything
That's right.
that pleases God.
That's right.
Look for things that he get displeased and angry about. Look for things that he loves. Huh?
That's right, brother.
And the things that God loves, it's my job to do it.
Yeah.
The things that God hates, it's my job to stay away from it.
That's
Right.
the training.
Not all the time, God wanted an explanation. Because Moses went to explain himself to God, and what God said, I don't want to hear it no more.
That's right, brother.
He said, you're not going in the land, Moses.
This matter.
He said, this matter is over. That's it, man.
That's it, brother.
It's over, man.
Speak upon this.
And Moses really went through all that just for God to tell him you can't get into the land because of the people.
Yeah.
The people drove him to anger because they kept provoking the man and provoking him. At one point in time, the nation started to gather stones.
They want to kill him.
The same man. These are people that are ungrateful.
Uh-oh.
The same man that delivered the nation out of the hand of the oppressor turned around and gathered stones to stone him.
He spoke to them.
And look, the people today is worse.
Way worse.
I said the people today is worse than the people that we read about in this book. You better realize that, man. Check ourselves, man. Check ourselves. Because we ain't no good.
Always turning.
We're not no good,
Quick to
man.
turn. Quick to
The
turn.
only way we can be good in the eyes of God is by following the standards and the curriculum that we read about in this book. Now you can be good. I said, now you good. Until then, you ain't good. You're not good, man. But you know what? The problem is that you have a hard time seeing that with yourself.
You can't apply that to us.
You don't want to see it with yourself.
You can't see it.
In your mind, you're the
Good.
best thing walking on earth.
Uh-oh.
I'm too
Huh?
stubborn.
Mary Lou ain't got nothing on you.
Yeah.
Susie Q.
Can't tell you.
No, man. That's not the attitude that us men or women need to have concerning God.
That's correct.
We have to follow these laws and always in a guilty conscience. Because having a guilty conscience would cause us to reflect. Having a guilty conscience would cause us to reflect on ourselves. And by reflecting on yourself, you will improve.
Thou shalt have a place also without the camp, whither thou shalt go forth abroad. And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon. And it shall be, when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn back and cover that which cometh from thee. For the Lord thy God walketh in the midst of thy camp, to deliver thee, and to give up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee, and turn away from thee. Look, how is God going to walk among us? Not today. Not with the feces, the amount of feces and urination that's out in these streets. God can't walk among us. God can't walk among us. You don't walk around.
Because he don't walk around amongst filth. He don't walk amongst things like that. This is why when you are in the house and you're about to pray, you close the bathroom.
That's your bad.
You close the bathroom. Why? Because the bathroom is the place where men go, or women, where people go to ease themselves. So the place that you go to ease yourself, close the bathroom door. Because you're about to go pray. Sometimes you may have to pray in the bathroom. Let's say you messed around and bust your head, fall down in the bathroom, and now you can't move. Better call on God. Call on God. God understands. He's a wise and understanding God. Because I done fell, slipped, and the slip disc done happened. I can't move now. Now I have to call help from God. But on the up and up, on the regular, on the norm, you're going to pray. You don't pray. You close the bathroom door, separate it. No garbage. Exactly.
Thou shalt not deliver unto his master the servant which is escaped from his
Thou
master.
shalt not do what?
Thou shalt not deliver
unto his master
the servant which is escaped from his master unto thee. He shall dwell with thee, even among
so the
you.
Servant, see, these things were means of occupation. One person said, "Oh, so you mean to tell me that the Israelites had slaves?" No. These was the means of occupation. These are jobs where a person didn't have enough to take care of himself. He will give himself up for servitude. He'll work for you for 7 years. And at the end of the 7th year, the Most High has ordered the master to let the servant go.
Give him that option.
And he got that option to go on his own. And if he decides to leave on his own, he will get furnished liberally out of everything. He will get flocks. He will get land. He'll get crop. He'll get these things so that he will be able to take care of himself.
Set him up right.
Time sheet.
Verse 16. He shall dwell with thee, even among you.
He shall dwell with thee, even among you.
In that place which he shall choose.
In that place which he shall choose.
In one of thy gates.
In one of thy gates.
Where it liketh him best.
Where it liketh him best. In one of thy gates. Where it liketh him best. The only thing that had gates is a city.
Right.
It's not talking about my house.
No.
It's talking about gates within the city. Accept them inside the land. And he can choose wherever he wants to set up at. Tom sheet.
Thou shalt not oppress him.
Don't oppress him.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
Oppression is a treatment, people.
Yes, it is.
Oppression is a treatment.
God don't like it.
Now, you can say that you didn't oppress the person, but it's all according to how that person feels. That's what counts before God. Not what you said or what you want to state out of your mouth. God, I didn't oppress him. But how did you make that person feel by your reaction? How did you make that person feel by what you said? How did you make that person feel by what you did? And that's what counts. And we are not, we in Disneyland. Because we just keep reacting and reacting and reacting the same way, and there is no changes within us. There's no changes in us. There's no changes. Go ahead.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Okay. Now, a whore in the Hebrew, it says Quadesha. Right? It means temple prostitute or harlot. Now, why did it say whore or harlot or temple prostitute? Because you shouldn't be having sex if you're not married. Point blank. And that goes for men and women. A lot of men want to point out the woman. Oh, she's this, she's the other, she's the other. But then turn around, he's doing the same thing. Sleeping around with different women, and then he wants to validate it like he's right. He wants to validate it like he's right. But when the woman do it, he's pointing the finger at her, but you doing the same thing. See, the word for adultery is tin'af. It means na'af. It means to fornicate or adultery. Fornication is when you have sexual relations with a woman and she's not your wife. So if she's not your wife, you need to leave that woman alone. You don't even have money to take care of her. You don't have money to put her nowhere. So you shouldn't be looking for a wife. There are a lot of Israelites out here looking for wives and they ain't got no job. All up in the sister's face. And then afterwards, he told me, I'll find a job after you get the sister. That's not the system.
No.
That's not the system. That's not the way things go. You gotta have some way to put the sister first. But these boys today, they beat the woman in the head until they go get an EBT card.
Eat better tomorrow.
Welfare. While he at home relaxing, picking his toes and his nails. I don't know what's wrong with us, man. I told my mom, I said, Ima, I said, when it's time to marry my daughter off, I'm going out in the country where men and women have different mindsets, different mindset and brought up with values. I'm taking my son out there because I don't want no woman breaking my poor son's heart. This guy I go in the room, he got to be in there crying. He take advantage of my poor son. Nah, not my son. I don't want him to go through what I went through. Nah. Go ahead, read.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. All right, Quadesha and Quadesh. All right, Quadesh is sodomite. Quadesha is temple prostitutes or harlot. Now, we're going to go deeper now. What is sodomy? What is sodomy?
Break it down.
Sodomy is man laying with men.
Okay.
Sodomy is woman laying with woman.
Okay.
Sodomy is non-coital.
Oh, God.
When you have sexual relations,
Oral.
not the natural way, without the way of having a baby. Irregular way. Because we have children listening, we have children online listening, and I have to say it in a certain fashion. So you can't oral, using your mouth. They call it the back door.
Yeah.
These things can't be done.
That's right.
The only relationship or sexual relationship, cohabitation, is to have a baby the natural way. If you're not doing it like that, then you're into sodomy.
Anything outside of that
is sodomy.
That's
Why I
right.
say that? Because orgies and all that sodomy, they did that, worshiping other deities, worshiping the Lord of the opening, Baal Peor. And Baal Peor in the Hebrew means Lord of the opening. The opening was the woman's part. Okay?
Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house
The
of
hire
the Lord
of
thy
a
God.
whore. But just know that the hire of a whore, that means she was a prostitute. She was a prostitute. She sold her body for money. But one thing I realized is that the whores were not of the daughters of Israel.
No.
How I know this? Because God said, do not cause your daughter to be a whore. Do not cause your daughter to prostitute herself. Don't cause your daughter, I mean, so, but we had those ones, we had them around.
It was around.
But it wasn't of our daughters.
That's right.
Tom sheet.
For even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother.
Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother. Read.
Usury of money.
Usury of money.
Usury of victuals.
Usury of victuals.
Usury of anything.
Usury of anything that is
lent
lent upon usury. You know what usury is? I gave you $10. I want $20 back. That's interest. That's usury. Okay, go ahead.
Unto a stranger thou
Okay.
mayest lend upon usury.
It says, unto a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury. So what does it says in the Hebrew? Nakri, not the stranger.
Alien.
Okay? You cannot lend usury to the stranger. The stranger is the gear. The gear, or that stranger, is the stranger that lives amongst us. We was commanded to treat the stranger just like the homeborn. But when it says stranger, it's talking about the Nakri. Nakri is the foreigner, the alien. Okay?
Alien.
One that's not in law, not
Right.
doing no law. I can go outside of Jerusalem and treat and give and do to them and give them usury. Tom sheet.
But unto thy brother thou shalt not lend upon usury, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all that thou settest thine hand to in the land whither thou goest.
And that's
to
how you
possess it.
get your blessings. By honoring God,
That's right.
by fulfilling his laws. How are you going to call yourself blessed and you are not doing what is required of you to do by God?
That's right.
We sick.
That's right.
Tell the brother, hey, shalom, brother, I'm blessed. Blessed? And he ain't got no fringes on. No fringes on. Eat any and anything.
That's right.
He carry all types of burdens on the Shabbat day, profane the Shabbat day, but he blessed. Okay, brother. All right, shalom, brother. You blessed. Go ahead.
That's right.
When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God.
Let's cut that. Let's go to Joshua 24. Joshua chapter 24. Joshua chapter 24.
And Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem, and called for the elders of Israel, and for their heads, and for their judges, and for their officers. And they presented themselves
He said,
before
Joshua
God.
gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem, and called who? For the elders,
And called
the
for
heads,
the elders,
for the
and
judges,
for the heads, and for the judges,
officers.
and they presented themselves before God.
Uh-huh.
And Joshua said unto all the people, Thus saith the God of Israel,
Thus saith the God of Israel.
your fathers had dwelt on the other side of the
He
flood.
said, your fathers have dwelt on the other side of the flood. Go ahead.
In old times,
In old times.
even Terah,
Even
the
Terah,
father of Abraham,
the father of
the
Abraham,
father of
the
Nahor,
father of Nahor.
and they served other gods.
And they served other
The
gods.
background.
Huh? God is showing us where we came from. Now, to serve other gods, it means what? How do you serve other gods? Right? Engaging in their practices. Okay? I don't have to be in the church. I don't got to be in the Muslim mosque. You serve other gods by engaging in their practices. To engage means to take part in, to become involved in. Okay? And adopting their beliefs. Adopting their beliefs that are associated with other gods. Now, what does it mean to adopt your belief or adopting beliefs? Right? It means to choose to accept and integrate ideas and principles. So what does integrate ideas mean? Integrate ideas is when you combine different concepts. When you combine different concepts and information, viewpoints to what God says. This is why when you come to serve God, when you finally make your mind up to serve God, leave behind everything that you was taught.
Right.
You cannot mix your past and what you was taught before with what you're learning now.
That's right, bro.
With what you're learning now. Okay? Tom She.
Verse 3. And I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood.
I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood, which means Abraham was the only one that God saw fit to choose.
Okay.
Some of us, God looked around and he said, this person here is the only one that has the ability or has the amount of good in them to serve God. God can only see that. So he linked you with this one, or he caused you to look this way, or caused you to move this way, however it is. But God saw the good in you, that you had some type of good in you to serve God.
That's what good is.
It's a reason why God linked you with certain people.
It's like coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. Okay? It's not a coincidence, Tom She.
And led him throughout all the land of Canaan.
And led him throughout all the land of Canaan.
And multiplied his seed.
Multiplied his seed.
Gave him Isaac.
Uh-huh.
And I gave unto Isaac Jacob and Esau.
Gave unto Isaac, Jacob, and Esau.
And I gave unto Esau Mount Seir.
Gave unto Esau Mount Seir.
To possess it.
Uh-huh.
But Jacob and his children went down into Egypt.
Jacob and his children went
down into Egypt.
Went down into Egypt. Mm-hmm.
I sent Moses also and Aaron, and I plagued Egypt according to that which I did amongst them. And afterward,
Egypt, according to that which I did amongst them, and afterward,
I brought you out.
I brought you out.
And I brought your fathers out of Egypt.
Uh-huh.
And ye came into the sea. And the Egyptians pursued after your fathers with chariots and horsemen unto the Red Sea.
Mm-hmm.
When they cried unto the Lord, he put darkness between you and the Egyptians,
Mm-hmm.
and brought the sea upon them, and covered them. And your eyes have seen what I have done in Egypt, and ye dwelt in the wilderness a long season.
Long season. 430 years we lived in Egypt. When the nation of Israel, when God delivered the nation out of Egypt, they left there with the mentality of Egyptians.
Right.
You ain't gonna think like this automatically because you're just coming from a world. You're just coming from a certain world, a pagan world. So now you are trying to transform and change yourself towards these laws. So when certain things transpire or happens, you still buck and catch attitudes or get tight. Why? Because I'm still holding on to my past life and I have not fully let go of. So I still react against certain things because I'm still holding on. A lot of us still is holding on because we have not, look, people that's born in the way of life is still have not let go. We haven't let go. Because now at that point in time, we can realize and recognize what we should be getting angry or tight about. We shouldn't be getting angry and tight about. Why? I shouldn't be getting angry and tight about because God ain't angry about it. You train yourself only to get angry and tight about things that angers God. That's how Samuel was, man. That's how Samuel was. You did things to anger God. Samuel got angry at you. And he began to separate himself from you. So that's a training that each person, every one of us, have to do with ourselves. We have to train ourselves to accept the things that God accepts. Tom Sheaf.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 8.
Verse 8.
And I brought you into the land of the Amorites.
And I brought you into the land of the Amorites. God brought us into these lands. And we ran through all these lands. land of the Amorites, Sihon, king of Amorites, king of Bashan. We was running through nations. But God was with us, man. God was with us. Because if it wasn't for God who was on our side, now may Israel say. Man rose up against us. They would have swallowed us quick. When their wrath was kindled against us. He said, when the streams on the streams have over our soul, then the proud waters have overwhelmed our soul. What's the next verse?
Blessed be the Lord.
Blessed be the Lord who has not given us a prey to their teeth. You ain't allowed our souls
Has
to
escaped like a bird out of the snare of the fowler.
The snare is broken and we are escaped.
Our help is in the help.
That's right.
It's the name
That's
of the
right.
Lord.
That's right. That's right. Time to see.
And I brought you into the land of the Amorites, which dwelt on the upper side Jordan. And they fought with you, and I gave them into your hand, that you might possess their land, and I destroyed them from before you.
Time to see.
Then Balak, the son of Zippor.
See, God is running it down. No, not Joshua. Joshua's running everything down. That's Joshua. He called all the elders, all the judges, and he's running down everything from beginning to end. You know why? Because sometimes we are a type of people that we need to be remembered. Remember where you came from. And I accepted you the way you was. And I cleaned you, and I washed you, and I dressed you, and I showed you how to eat. And I told you, don't eat this, don't do this, put this on. You look good like this. God don't like this. Don't be that way. You shouldn't be this way. But then at the end of everything that I done showed you, you turn around and spit on God.
Yeah, no good. No good.
Don't they sound like people today?
That's right, brother.
You do people good and they turn around and say you're evil.
That's right.
Y'all say you do people good and they turn around and say you're evil. Give you your back to kiss. But I wasn't evil when I was taking care of you. I wasn't evil when I clothed you. I wasn't evil when I fed you. I wasn't evil when I took time to sit you down and braid your hair, part it. Me being a man, blow drying the hair and parting your hair and braiding it, trying to make you look beautiful. See, you know what's the problem? You know what's the problem, brother?
What's the problem?
We dwell on the negative instead of looking at the positive. And that's why things don't last. And we tend to turn our back on the person that did you good. Because you tend to dwell on the negative.
I don't want to go into the good.
Sometimes you got to learn to let go.
That's right.
Let it go.
Frozen.
Go ahead, read.
Then Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, arose and warred against Israel.
Arose and warred against Israel. Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab.
And sent and called Balaam, the son of Beor, to curse you.
To curse us.
But I would not hearken unto Balaam. Therefore he blessed you still.
Therefore he blessed you still. He went to curse us, but God intervened and turned the whole curse into a blessing. Not saying that witchcraft don't work. It works. Only if God allows it.
God has to allow it.
God had to allow that. And the only reason why it didn't work was because at this point in time, we was right with God. There was no iniquity found in the nation at this point in time. Time sheet.
So I delivered you out of his hand. And he went over Jordan and came unto Jericho. And the men of Jericho fought against you. The Amorites and the Perizzites, the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. And I delivered them into your hand. Verse 12. And I sent the hornet before you, which drave them out from before you, even the 2 kings of the Amorites, but not with thy sword, nor with thy bow. And I had given you a land for which ye did not labor, cities which you built not.
He said, I gave you a land that you ain't had to put no work in. You ain't had to work the land. You ain't had to work the ground. I gave you land that was already tilled and worked on. I gave you houses that was built already and furnished. All you had to do was move in. Go ahead.
and cities which he built not,
Mm-hmm.
and ye dwell in them. Of the vineyards and olive yards which he planted, not do ye eat. Now therefore fear the Lord.
Now,
Because
therefore, fear God. He said, now. He said, you know what therefore means? He said, because I have done this for you, all I'm asking for is fear.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
Huh? That is a lesson within itself. Because of what you did for me, I could never turn on you.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you do to me, I can't turn on you. And this is a loyalty that is not found in the people today.
Yeah.
We don't see this type of loyalty. See, when we read this book shows us how we need to be. He said, therefore, he said, fear me. Huh? Because when we fear God, that's going to trigger actions.
Yeah.
To fear means to be afraid to offend God. Wow. Look, man. Be afraid to offend God. And this is the same fear that God said to even fear your parents. Be afraid to offend your parents. Be afraid to offend your father and your mother.
That's right, brother.
You got to deal with your parents different. Certain things, certain words shouldn't be said out your mouth. Because I don't want my mother to take it the wrong way. Huh? I got to be careful with my words.
That's right.
I got to be real careful with my words with my mother and with my pops. Because I don't need them taking that the wrong way. Because once they start to feel a certain way, guess who else gonna feel that way? God.
That's right.
Once your parents feel a certain way, God gonna feel the same way your mother and your father feel. And guess what? The dart gonna be pointed at you.
That's right, brother.
The target. You become the target. Now that's when things happens in our lives. Why? Because God has turned away from us. Because there's something that we did down the line that caused God, that we did to anger God. We have angered those who God commanded us to honor.
That's right, brother.
I said we angered and grieved those that God commanded us to honor. So when we grieve and anger those type of people, God get angry at you.
That's right, brother.
It's plain and simple.
Yep.
Tom sheet.
Now therefore fear the Lord,
Fear the Lord.
and serve him in sincerity.
Serve him in sincerity. How do you mean serve him in sincerity? It means to be sincere. Be sincere in your actions. Be sincere in your character. Be sincere in your ways, in the things that you speak and how you say it.
That's right, brother.
Huh? Your actions shows me how you feel.
That's right, brother.
Huh? How you act. You ain't gotta say nothing. Your character, you ain't gotta say nothing. Huh? Just how you act. So sincere in your action means what? Implies that your actions are aligned. Or aligned supports how you feel, your intentions and your beliefs. That's right. It shows how you're feeling. It shows how you're feeling. I can tell whether you're angry or tight. I can tell if you agree or don't. That's why God was able to look at Cain's face and he said, why art thou wroth? Why is you angry, Cain? If you do good, if you improve, I will exalt you. You'll be exalted. And what you think about today? If we improve with God, you can also be exalted with God.
That's correct.
We just gotta improve. This ain't no difference, man. This is the same God that we're serving.
Same God.
It's the same God. We just gotta improve. Ain't nobody improving. The same bald head that I seen last year, Yom Kippur just passed. I shouldn't see no more bald heads, but it's still bald heads. Why in the hell am I still seeing bald-headed men after Yom Kippur? It hasn't came to you yet to say, well, I need to stop shaving my head? Because according to what God said in the law, that you got to have hair in your head. Was it Jacob? He said he used a stone for a pillow. Put his head, he rested his head on a stone. But God, you ain't gonna put your head on no stone being bald. Not no bald head. But we play games with Yom Kippur. This is a day that we need to, that was a day that we needed to reflect on ourselves. And when we're reflecting on ourselves, search the innermost part of us.
That's right, bro.
The things that we have a hard time changing, that's what you tap into. There are certain things that we have a problem with. Yeah. We have a problem with changing. A lot of things we can't stop doing. Some things we can't do because we're vain. We're too vain to do it. But there's certain laws I had to overcome. Certain laws I had to overcome certain laws we had to overcome in order to do certain laws. In order to advance.
That's correct.
You got to overcome these things, man.
Obstacles, personal obstacles. That's right, bro.
Tom Sheet.
And in truth, and put away the gods.
Put away. Woo.
Put away the gods.
Leave all from your past in order to let go from the idols of your fathers. You can't progress if you're still hanging on your past. Go ahead.
And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord.
Wait a minute. What?
And if it seem evil.
And if it seem evil
unto you
to
serve the Lord.
To serve God.
Choose you this day whom you will serve.
Whom you will serve.
Make your mind up.
Make your mind up. You know why? Because God don't force nobody. God don't force nobody,
You're
man.
not feeling this.
If you ain't feeling it, if you can't accept, if you can't submit to the will of God, then there goes the door. You can walk right out.
Not being forced.
Sayonara. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Laitrao. Shalom. Bon voyage. Kamsamida. Sundam goy. Lek Lekah. Lek Bakut. Go ahead and read.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day
and
whom
if
you
it
will
seem
serve.
evil unto you to serve God, choose. Make your mind up. God has given every man and woman choices. God has given us a choice. And according to our choices is how God gonna deal with you. According to the choices that you make in your life, that's how God deals with us. Tom C.
Whether the gods which your fathers served
that
were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
So that's the only people that a man is obligated to put his foot down with is his household. As for me and my house, he said, what? We gonna serve God.
That's right.
We gonna serve God. So therefore, I don't have no business forcing nobody else. The only people that I put my foot down on is my household.
That's right.
I can't get angry at people's choices. All I need to do is correct, chastise, discipline, show you where you're going wrong.
That's right.
And then back up and leave you alone. Because these are your choices.
That's right, bro.
Why you don't think God could have stopped Adam, could have stopped Eve from eating the tree of knowledge of good and evil? But the Creator, during the beginning of his creation, he said, I had Israel in mind. Before the floods, before the floods of the deep was created, before the foundation of the earth was established, before the stars, the sun, moon, and stars in the light, before God separated the darkness from the night, he said, I had Israel in mind. Before I set the decree for the waters. So everything that happened was supposed to happen. Stop condemning Eve and stop condemning these people that we read about in the book. It was all, everything that happened, it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. Go ahead.
And the people answered and said, God forbid that we should forsake the Lord to serve other gods. For the Lord our God, he it is.
Wait a minute. He said what? Go back to 19. He said, ye cannot what? Ye cannot serve the Lord. Oh, no? Okay, go ahead.
I meant 17.
Go ahead.
For the Lord our God, he it is that brought us up and our fathers out of the land of Egypt.
Go ahead.
From the house of bondage.
From the house of bondage.
And which did those great
and
signs
which did
in our
those
sight.
great signs. So even the nation of Israel realized that they owed God. Huh? How many of us get good done to us? And all we got to say is thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, and just walk off. But we don't show our appreciation. Huh? We don't show how much we appreciate it. A brother do something for you, it's my job to show my appreciation and send something back to him to show him that I appreciate what you gave me, which means he ain't gonna be the only one giving. It gotta go two ways. You give me, and in return, if you are following godliness and righteousness, it's my job. It's my job to analyze it and say, nah, I can't let this go unanswered. I gotta recompense. I got to repay him for the good that he did to me. That was good. That's godliness. That is the ways of God. We have to read the book and follow the ways and follow these ways, man. Because that's the only way we're going to be accepted by God, people. Better believe that. We can't be accepted by God no other way. We got to follow these ways. These are the only ways that God accepts. Tom Sheep.
And which did those great signs in our sight, and preserved us in all the way wherein we went, and among all the people through whom we passed. And the Lord drave out from before us all the people, even the Amorites, which dwelt in the land. Therefore will we also serve the Lord
he said, because of that,
also serve
because of that, we're going to serve God.
Well,
why? God. Because of what God did for me. Yeah. Wait a minute, man. You mean to tell me that's why you're in the hospital? That's why God put you in jail? That's why God allowed a bus to hit you 2 blocks down? Evil. You know why? Because he wants you to reflect on yourself and recognize and realize what you have been doing that put you in this position. Nothing happens for nothing. Everything that happens in our life is because we have came up short before God. Now, if we have any godliness in us, we can reflect on ourselves and backtrack and say, nah, I got to stop blaming people. Because when you blame, it creates a fog in your brain that will not allow you to recognize your faults. Okay? When you blame, you're not able to recognize what you did wrong. Go ahead.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 19. And Joshua said unto the people,
look what Joshua told the people.
Ye cannot serve the Lord. For he is a holy God.
Joshua said, he said, you can't serve God. The Hebrew word for he said, you cannot serve God. Tuklu. Tuklu means you are not able to serve God. You are not capable to serve God. Why?
For he is a holy God.
He's a holy God.
He is a jealous
He's
God.
a holy God. So therefore, God gave us laws, commandments, and statutes, holy laws, because he's a holy God.
Right.
That's right.
And the only thing that will make you holy is by following these laws,
Right.
commandments, and statutes.
That's right.
This is what makes you holy
Right.
before God.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
He is a jealous God.
He is a jealous God. What does jealous mean? Intolerant of unfaithfulness. That means God is unable or unwilling to accept until we make amends.
That's right. Bro.
God cannot accept us until we begin to make corrections with ourselves. If we do not make corrections with ourselves, God cannot accept us.
That's right, brother.
First, the beginning of God accepting us starts with you. Starts with you cleaning up your act with God.
That's right, brother.
So I read.
And he is a jealous God. He will not forgive your transgressions.
He will not. He will not forgive. Huh? God, the definition of forgive, right? It means, it says God will not cease from feeling resentment, which is persistent ill will
So you do.
at a person in their wrong.
That's why you won't forgive me.
When you forgive a person, you don't continue to feel
ill.
resentment
Right.
or ill will.
Yeah, you don't
That's
feel that way
right.
no more.
Why you told me
Right.
you forgive me,
Uh-huh.
but you still holding on to the
Still mad at me.
negative?
That's
You're still
right.
mad.
You still angry. You still feel the way. So why you telling me you forgive me?
That's right, brother.
You still
Why are you
mad.
telling me you forgive me, but you truly
Still
did not
mad.
forgive me?
That's right.
You're
brother.
still angry. Go ahead.
That's right. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins. Verse 20.
Verse
If
20.
ye forsake the Lord and serve strange gods.
If ye forsake the Lord. What does forsake means? Forsake means to abandon. It also means to renounce. Okay? To renounce means, what does renounce mean? To renounce is something that you do with your mouth.
You said something.
You said something. It means to formally declare what you reject.
Uh-oh.
When you formally declare, you won't say it.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
And I know you don't like it. You know how I know you don't like
Big
it?
deep,
Because
big
I see
deep.
your reaction when it's spoken about.
Right.
I see your reaction, but you won't voice it.
It's a disagreeable.
You won't
reaction.
voice it. You disagree with it. It's a disagreeable reaction.
There you go.
But we got to break ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
God said
Break that
accept
spirit.
it.
Right.
These are the things that God accepts.
Right.
This is why a lot of us can't serve God. Sorry, people. Be truthful with yourself. A lot of us are not able to serve God
That's it, brother.
because we disagree with what God agrees with.
That's right, brother.
But then when you ask the person why you're mad, they won't say it.
Well, they say I'm not mad.
They say
They
I'm
lie.
not
They
mad.
lie and say,
Or
I'm
they
not
may
mad.
say something else, but say the real thing, man.
Be sincere.
I'm angry. I'm tight
Be
because
sincere.
of this, and this. And then the person's response is going to be, well, did I sin against God?
That's right. That's right, brother.
Did I sin against God?
That's right, brother.
Is it a sin?
So why are you angry?
That's right, brother.
Why are you tight?
That's right, brother.
You want people to respect and honor you.
That's right, brother.
That's
That's right, brother.
bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
Bottom line.
Honor and respect your feelings.
That's right.
Disregard God's feelings. You can go where the sun don't shine.
That's right. That's right, brother.
What's wrong with us, man?
That's right,
I
brother.
did not tell you this is a training
Yes,
process.
it is.
That's right,
I said,
brother.
oh,
Yes.
this is the training
Train
process.
yourself.
Compare this. This is all compared to the time of the wilderness.
Yeah.
We stayed 40 years in the wilderness. Why? Because the nation of Israel was going through a training process. We have to get it right. You think God can accept us the way we are today?
No, get it right.
Huh?
No.
Huh? People talking about we going back. We ain't going back no time soon until we get our act right with God.
Right.
We still got dirty, stinking ways. We still have ways that are not godly. We still think like heathens.
Yeah.
And you can't serve God with a heathenistic mentality. Because when you have a heathenistic mentality, it shows in your actions, it shows in your character, it shows in your ways, it shows in your speech. Come on, man. We talking about you going back. Going back.
That's right.
I don't see no progress here. Dudes still shaving their face, balding their heads.
That's right.
No matter how many times you tell a person don't eat the meat that died of itself, you see the brother in Western meat still buying meat.
Yeah.
And then you stop the brother and say, hey, brother, what you doing, man? He said, Shalom, Mark. I ain't said Shalom. I said, what you doing? You still don't tell me about Shalom. After I done asked you, what are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing with that in the cart? Do you know how that died? Have you bought that from a livestock? No, Ak. You're taking the people word. Heathens that hate your God. We ain't changed, man.
Talk about it.
We the
brother.
same Israelites from last year.
Talk about it, brother.
We the same Israelites from 2 years before.
Talk about it.
We have not changed, and we don't have no plan on changing. And guess what? We want God to accept us the way we are. Something wrong with us, man.
Yeah.
Something wrong with us, man. Nothing come to you and tell you that, well, listen, I gotta stop.
Talk about it.
You know how many times something came to me and said, man, I gotta stop.
That's right, brother.
When am I gonna get my frontlet?
That's right.
I've been gone a long season without wearing my frontlet. I said, man, I gotta get my frontlet, man. Man, when am I gonna start washing? Man, I gotta start washing, man. I'm unclean. I gotta go wash. Man, when am I gonna stop desiring what belongs to this guy here? And desiring things that what people have been wanting and coveting things that don't belong to me. Do we talk to some? We have to talk to ourselves like that.
Right.
When am I gonna stop?
Yeah.
Are we reflecting on ourselves, telling ourselves that we need to stop?
That's right, brother.
No, we not.
That's right, brother.
That's the key.
That's right.
But when certain trials and tribulations happen, something wrong with us, man. Something wrong with us. Is it because we are not supposed to change?
Uh-oh.
Are we destined? That's the next question. Why am I not changing and doing better? Am I destined? Has God paved my path to be one way? Is God guiding me with the bridle? Ask yourself that.
Yeah.
Huh? And we have to be truthful with ourselves.
True.
First, you need to ask yourself, did I make any changes with myself since Yom Kippur? Since the Day of Atonement? What did you add to yourself that was righteous? What did you start doing? We don't ask ourselves that.
That's right.
Because we walk around here in Disney World. La Bill. Go ahead.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 20. And if ye forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt.
You hear that? He said, if you forsake God, if you abandon God and serve strange gods, he said, then I will turn and do you hurt. This is why we end up in the hospital, dead, in jail, hospitalized, decapitated, deformed, no arms, blown up. This is why you get shot, stabbed, choked, burnt, because we have forsaken God. So now God is putting us through it. God gonna punish us. God punishes us, chastises us, hoping that we recognize and learn from the chastisement of God. That's why God chastises us and put us through certain things, hoping that we can recognize our fault and become better. But you know what we do? We blame. It's because of you. Why this happened? If this person wouldn't have did this would that's not why. He snitched because God made him snitch. God made him told because you were supposed to get God.
It's supposed to happen.
It's supposed to happen.
That's right.
Tom C.
Then he will turn and do you hurt.
Then he will
and
turn
consume
into
you.
hurt and consume you.
After that, he had done you
Right
good.
after he done did you good. He said, I'll turn and do you hurt. Go ahead.
And the people said unto Joshua, Nay, but we will serve the Lord. And Joshua said unto the people, Ye are witnesses against yourselves.
Ye are witnesses against yourself.
That ye have chosen you the Lord.
That ye have chosen you the Lord.
To serve him.
To serve him.
And they said, We are witnesses.
We are witnesses.
Now therefore put away, said he, the strange gods which are among you.
After everything Joshua is saying, the people still had strange gods among them. They still had the idols. A lot of them still had it in their heart. A lot of them still had it in them. They still had it inside. They haven't left off from the jingle bells.
It's coming up.
They haven't left off from the jingle bells.
Thanksgiving.
The Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day.
And the family comes around. And then the parents calls the children and say, your auntie from Yugoslavia. Everybody is coming around. And they want you to come around to see the family. I said, well, mama, at this point in time, this would be the time that I would not be around. Right. Because I had made a choice. I made a choice with myself. Right. Not you forcing me. And I'm not doing this because of you. I'm doing this and I'm living this way because these are choices that I made with myself, mama.
I agree.
These are choices that I made with myself, Papa. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Tell your cousins and the aunties and the family and the relatives see me on a later day, but I will not attend.
I won't be eating your stuff no more.
I won't attend.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, read.
The strange gods which are among you, and incline your heart unto the Lord God of Israel. And the people said unto Joshua,
He said, wait. Read that over.
Now therefore put away, said he,
put away
the strange gods which are among you.
The strange gods which are among you.
And incline your heart.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, in order to incline towards God, incline means to lean towards. I could only lean towards God if I let go
of that direction.
Of that, or wherever I came from.
Yeah.
That's the block right there. My past and the things that I have a hard time letting go of is what's blocking me from getting towards God.
There you go. Blocking your progress.
That's right, Tom C.
And the people said unto Joshua, the Lord our God will we serve. And his voice will we obey. And so Joshua made a covenant with the people that day and set them a statute and an ordinance in Shechem. And Joshua wrote these words in the book of the law of God and took a great stone and set it up there under an oak that was by the sanctuary of the Lord. And Joshua said unto all the people, behold, this stone shall be a witness unto us, for it hath heard all the words of the Lord which he spake unto us. It shall be for their witness unto you, lest ye deny your God. So Joshua let the people depart, every man unto his inheritance. And it came to pass after these things that Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died, being 110 years
110
old.
years old.
And they buried him in the border of his inheritance in Timnath Serah, which is in the Mount Ephraim, in the north side of the hill of Gaash. And Israel served the Lord all the
Israel
days of
served the Lord
Joshua,
all the days of Joshua,
and all the days of the
all the
elders
days of the elders
that overlived
that
Joshua,
overlived Joshua.
and which had known all the works of the Lord that he had done for Israel. And the bones of Joseph, which the children of Israel brought up out of Egypt, buried they in Shechem, in a parcel of ground which Jacob bought of the sons of Hamor, the father of Shechem, for 100 pieces of silver. And it became the inheritance of the children of Joseph. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, died. And they buried him in a hill that pertained to Phinehas, his son, which was given him in Mount Ephraim.
And with that, I've already got what was bought. And I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom. Do anybody have any questions? Any questions that you want to ask? You can ask it now. That's right. Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, Easter. And Muna said that's not Torah. That's a
not
fact.
Torah.
Ain't nothing
recognized.
godly about that. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Father's Day is every day.
Veterans Day.
You honor and glorify your father every day.
Memorial Day.
You honor and glorify your mother every day. There's no specific day that we supposed to honor your mother or honor your father. These are all pagan holidays
That's correct.
that we do not read in the book. Once we don't read these holidays in the book, it's wise not to attend it or celebrate it. Because when you celebrate it, you are following after the ways of the heathens. Okay? Now you start serving other gods.
That's how you turn.
Any questions, family? Share, like, and subscribe, fam. Share, like, and subscribe. We're gonna have teachings. We're gonna start having teachers. We're gonna have teachers tomorrow at 10:30. At 10:30. All right. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom Lekah. We're gonna be on. Somebody just asked if we could
What?
be on Instagram.
Dracarys. No, he mean
Instagram, no.
no, he mean
TikTok.
No, we're not gonna be on Instagram. We're gonna have that. Oh, Zakaris knows about TikTok.
Nah, that's what I just said. He mean TikTok.
You know, we're gonna have that on tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna be on TikTok tomorrow also.
Right. Yes.
Oh, you said announce it.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 10:30, we're gonna be airing teachings on YouTube and on TikTok. All right. The channel is House of Chief. The channel is House of Chief Eleazar.
Type it in.
So I'm gonna type it in. House of Chief Eleazar. That's the name of the TikTok page. All right. Laila Tov.
Lala Tov, yeah, Lala Tov. Zakaris. Shabbat Shalom, Zakaris. Yeah.